Bob Iger announces a phase of significant transformation in his first earnings presentation after his return as CEO. Turbulent times in the happiest place on earth. Disney said Wednesday that it will cut 3.2% of its workforce, some 7,000 workers. The entertainment giant told shareholders this afternoon that the move is part of a cost-cutting strategy and aims to achieve savings of about $5.5 billion. The company confirms that it has turned the helm away from Bob Chapek's management and that the helm is once again in the hands of Bob Iger, who surprisingly stepped down from retirement to return to the position in November. Iger shared the news of the cuts with his employees. This was minutes after the end of the call with investors, where it was reported that 2022 year-end earnings grew 8% over the previous quarter. We must ensure that the structure of the company and the size of our workforce align with our current needs and circumstances. Our success in the future depends on the decisions we make today, Iger wrote. The company had about 220,000 employees worldwide as of last October. One word continuously hovered over the call Disney's top management had with investors: restructuring. Iger assured that the company is undertaking a significant transformation that breaks with the vision of the previous CEO. Part of the savings that the company has set as a goal will come from the area of content that has an outlet in Disney+, whose growth bet has caused a drain of $8,000 million. The executive has announced that they will do an aggressive curation of series and movies that are in production and that are general entertainment and international content. Aggressive curation assured Iger, who estimates that he can save about $3 billion by dispensing with audiovisual content. In the last quarter under Chapek's leadership, Disney reported disappointing figures that led to a 12% drop in the stock price. Over the past year, the share price has lost 40% of its value. It remains to be seen how the market reacts to the announcement of the cuts. Iger was responsible for setting the entertainment giant on the path to exploit content based on the group's intellectual property produced by Marvel, Pixar, Fox and Lucasfilm Studios, whose acquisitions were closed by himself. This in the midst of what was dubbed the streaming wars, the scramble among entertainment giants to grow their subscriptions based on beefing up their catalogs. I think the very aggressive efforts we made to get new subscribers globally was too aggressive and maybe not as necessary, Iger admitted on the call. One of the biggest claims that the market and investors have made today to Iger is the future of ESPN, Disney's sports channel. Rumors have been swirling for months that the group is considering divesting one of the most valuable brands in its portfolio. It is not clear that Iger has the time to make the changes he wants, especially because there are already activist investors who have begun to put pressure on the top. His argument is that the company needs to think about a future time when Iger is no longer at the helm of Disney.